Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum 7th class. It's your computer teacher Mumtaz here, and here we have lecture number 10, that is about the practical of the last topic that we have studied in last lecture. The topic was task number 5 of the chapter number 2, in which we have studied about inserting the symbols and references in your document, and we have also studied about insertion of citation or reference and footnotes in your document. So let's start. If you want to insert a symbol in your document, like you have seen different symbols of registered or copyright or any kind of symbol. If you want to insert any symbol in your document, for this you have to click on the insert menu and then click on the symbol button here, and here you have commonly used symbols. So if you want to insert any other, or you want more symbols, so we will click on the more symbol button, and here we have the list of the symbols. You can also search from this list. This list contain symbols according to the requirement or whatever you want. So let's say I want to insert the copyright symbol here, and when I will click on this copyright symbol, I will click on insert. This symbol will be inserted in our document where our cursor was placed. So I will close this, and let's say I will click here, and my cursor is here. I will click on the symbol, more symbols, and then I will click on the copyright symbol, let's say, and when I will click on insert, the copyright symbol will be inserted here. I want to insert another symbol of registered, so I will click on insert. The registered symbol will also be inserted there. So after inserting the symbols, we will click on the close button. This menu will be closed. So if you want to write an equation like you have seen in your mathematics books, so you can also insert the equation like this. Like if you want to insert that x is equal to 5 over 4, so one way you write it 5 slash 4, but if you want to insert it in the mathematical form, in the fractional form, you can also insert it. For this purpose, we will click on the insert, and just above the symbol button we will click on the equation. When you will click on the equation, this equation format will be inserted here, and you have some formats of the equation. You can insert any type of equation like that. Let's say we want to insert a fraction. When we will click on the fraction button, we have a list of templates of the fraction. Let's say we want to insert that kind of template, so I will click in the lower but denominator portion, and I will click 5, and then I will move the cursor up and press 4. When I will move the cursor to some other position, it will be written as 4 over 5, and like this you can also insert any kind of function, any kind of equation in your document. So after the symbol and equations, we have studied in last lecture about the references and citation and references and footnotes. So let's say we want to insert a footnote over here, a footnote or footnote over here. So here we have a line like the modern Olympic Games, and we want to describe some information. We want to describe this word Olympic Games. So we will move the cursor, we will place the cursor after the word where we want to place the information or footnote, and we will click on the references tab. From the references tab, we will click on the insert footnote, and when we will insert on the footnote, our mouse will move to the bottom of the page. So here I will add the information about the Olympic Games, like Olympic Games are held after every 4 year. So I will write here held every 4 year. So now when someone will move to this point, I will highlight the will increase the size of the text so that you can clearly see this. So let's say you want to add another footnote here, and as I have added previously, so I will remove it for now, and here I will and again click on the insert footnote, and here is the second footnote. It automatically renames it, and here we have the second footnote. Let's say will be held in 2022. So I'm entering the fake information over here. It might be not true. So here we can add the information or add the footnotes like this. So if you want to insert a citation or the reference of the information that you have copied from somewhere else, you have copied from internet or from any other book, so for this purpose I will add the information as I have added previously. So I will do it again, like for w is a right of every human. So for this we will click on reference tab, and from the reference tab we will click on the insert citation. From the insert citation, here we have the list of the references that we have already added, but we will add another here, and let's say here we will write like it is a book. I have quoted this from a book, and you can also choose according to your requirement. Yeah, if you have copied some data or something from a website or a document, so you can also select that as well. So let's say the writer is Albert, and the title of the book is Freedom, and let's say it was published in 1995, and the city was New York, and the publisher was XYZ, anything. After entering the data, we will click on the OK button, and this information will be this citation or reference will be added here, and here the name of the writer and the year of the publication will be displayed in references. So it's all about our lecture, last lecture, that was about references and insertion of the footnotes and symbols. So I hope you will practice it, and you have to practice it so that you can easily perform this task and you have a hand on Microsoft Word. So up to next lecture, Allah Hafiz.